Fast Jesus Now TikTok, coming to you live once again from a shadow of the fourth dimension. And first and foremost, I want to give a shout out to the Seattle Seahawks for winning that championship, man. Domination, that's the best way to describe it. I mean, came out of nowhere the last few years and just went and took it, man. That's one of them old-fashioned Super Bowl wins. So shout outs to y'all, man. But there are dues that need to be paid, so to speak. And let me get right to it. First and foremost, I want to say my apologies to the TTC and to the Dirty Bird Nation. But without going into too much detail, the last year has been kind of shaky for me, a little bit rocky. And man, I wasn't able to give everything to this TTC this last season, and regardless of what you may think, it had nothing to do with the Falcons going 4-12 as to why I didn't come crow or didn't make hate week videos or nothing like that. I'm not a fair weather fan, simple and plain. I mean, it may look that way, but it's just not the case. I mean, I've been rocking with the Falcons since '98. You know what I'm saying? And been rocking with them strong, repping hard when I was living in Chicago, repping hard when I was living in Indiana. And now that I'm back home, I'm still going strong. So, I mean, this definitely not the case. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was a little rocky, man. I had to move, and you know, things really just got rough. You know what I'm saying? But I'm back, and I just want to give due, and I know I owe crow, so everybody's gonna get their crow from me. That's the best I can do, and it's gonna be real crow. It's not gonna be just naming off a couple names. Everybody's gonna get a crow video, starting this video right here. Seattle Seahawks. It was the last team, the first team that I owe crow to, because I gave crow all the way up to the first Carolina game, but the first team that I owe crow to is the Seattle Seahawks. At that point, you know, the second week in November, I believe it might have been, we knew what that game was going to be because all the injuries had done happened, and the team was just looking bad. The offensive line was looking bad, you know. So we kind of knew what that was going to be, and y'all did not disappoint. Y'all came into the dome and just thrashed us, man. I think it was like 34-10 or something like that. Russell Wilson, he didn't really dominate that game. It was more so of a defensive domination, but he did have a good game. I think he threw like 2 touchdowns or something like that. And I mean, that flea flicker play, and y'all just made Thomas Day-Cool look so bad. I don't know what the heck had happened with this dude, man. He was such a great playmaker a year before last. And then this past year, I don't know, man. He just looked bad on 50-50 balls. He just didn't even seem to try to make a play. And y'all made him look real bad on that. I think he had a perfect opportunity to make a play, defend that pass, and he didn't, man. Y'all just made him look bad. The flea flicker, I mean, he might have got a lot of the Falcons' defense. And I'm singling that play out because I just remember it so vividly. But it might have faked out a lot of the Falcons' defense, but he was in place to make a play on that ball. And I didn't even see him turn around and try to get his head around, make a play. So big shouts to that. And for that, I mean, and Golden Tate, man. Golden Tate went off. I think like 106 yards, 6 catches. But, man, he made Desmond Trufant look so bad. I mean, y'all remember the pass I'm talking about where the one-hander and he just stuck the ball to his helmet and it made him look so bad. I personally don't even think Golden Tate is all that great, but he looked grand on that play, man. So, fresh shouts to y'all, man. Pigpen, Hawks Nest, the whole Seattle Seahawks organization, man. My first crow video goes to y'all. And congratulations as well for winning the Super Bowl, man. Y'all finally did it. Such a humble fan base. I can appreciate y'all videos on here. And y'all stick straight football. You know, you don't really even put your own spin on it too often. You just talk football like a real fan should. And y'all definitely deserve it. Y'all fan base definitely deserve it, man. But congratulations to y'all for just kicking us around like every team basically did last year, coming into the Dome and getting it done, man. So yeah, enjoy that. Be back with my next Crow video in just a little while. Confess Jesus Now, TikTok.